Florence, back for another video. Today we're going to do something that I haven't tried before, and we're going to stuff some chicken breast. It's going to be 6 chicken breasts, and they're skinless, boneless chicken breasts. I'm going to make a cut on the side of the breast. You can do it different ways. You can slice them and butterfly them all the way out. You can pound them down. You can just make a pocket cut. You can make a cut at the end. I've seen a lot of different ways to do it. But I think I'm going to do the pocket cut and then tuck my stuffing inside the pocket. That way it'll hold everything in a little better. If you cut it all the way and open it up all the way, you got to use toothpicks, and I don't really want to do that. But at the end of this cook, not only am I going to have the stuffed chicken breast, and I'm going to take them out and sear them in a pan on top of a Vortex accessory in the kettle. I'll be giving them a good sear and some olive oil. And once I get that done, then I'm going to bake them in the kettle, stuffed, for about, I don't know, 25 minutes or so. And then I'm going to take them and stuff the stuffed chicken in a extra large bell pepper. And some of them are yellow, some of them are red, some of them are orange. Just mixing it up. So, and then we're going to sprinkle around the chicken breast with some shredded Parmesan cheese and some cheddar cheese maybe. So we've got a lot of stuffing to do. Well, here's all my stuff that I'm going to be using for stuffing. First thing I'm going to do is mix up some salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and chicken seasoning. Hold on. I'm just going to take a teaspoon pepper, teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of this chicken seasoning. And we'll just mix that up. And that's what I'm going to put on some of this chicken after we rub it down with some olive oil. Now what I'm going to concentrate on is getting these peppers cut, the lid cut out the top and gutted. Take these bell peppers. These are extra large, but not large enough to do what I want to. But we're just going to cut the lid off, clean it out, and use it like a little pot. And we're going to take these breasts and cut down the size that we think we need. I'm just going to cut the top out of this little jobby right here. More than you have to off of it. And just work your knife around. You know how it works. This little teaspoon, half a teaspoon, it's got that sharp edge on it. It works good for de-ribbing. It's better than a spoon because it's got a sharp edge and you'll go down and catch the edge and get it flat. See there? I like that. That's a good little tool there. Janet said she's had these for how many years? I thought you just 45 years. Woo! That's nice. See there? Okay, enough of that. Let's get to the next stage. We're gonna get there, you stay with me. Because I couldn't use all of those big breasts, I just had to have some lunch. So that's what I did. I cut up some of those chicken strips, made me some fried chicken nuggets. Okay. Alright, cut a little pocket in the side of these pieces of chicken. Don't want to go through the back side or the end. You can help it. Stick your finger down in there good and wallow it out. But I was trying to keep them where I could put them down in these peppers at the end of the cook and garnish it with some cheese. Alright, I'm going to mix this cream cheese up with the cheddar cheese and the chopped jalapeno peppers. I got my little chicken breast here, and let's see if we can't get some goodness up in there. Push it down in that hole. I really limited myself by trying to use these in those bell peppers, but that's what I wanted to do. So I'm doing it. Got here is my little iron frying pan, belonged to my mom, and then before that her mom, and this pan is probably 100 years old. Got a little olive oil, butter, and some garlic. Okay, let's put some chicken in the oil. Get about 4 pieces at the time. Alright, stuffed, seared, as you saw, and now I'm going to try to, I had already wrapped it up in bacon one time, but I had to take the bacon back off, so that's why it looks a little cruddy. I had to sear it first. Now that big piece I had already put the bacon on. That was a pounded piece. I had to just leave it like it was. Alright, we've come to the end of wrapping the bacon. I got everything good. Let's cover it up. And remember, we had seared the chicken, so it's partially cooked. But we need to go probably another 30 minutes at 400 degrees. I wanted to show off those real pretty bell peppers, the colorful bell peppers, so I had to cut this breast down, you know, to wrap them in bacon and stuff them down in the pepper. Matter of fact, I got to get the peppers out here after this meat cooks for about 20 minutes and gets up to about 140 degrees internal. I'm gonna put them in the pepper and garnish them with cheese and then let that finish. My temp internal is 163 on that one over there with the probe in it. So what we're going to do is take these off, bring them over here, and stuff them down in these peppers. If you've got a little small pinhole in the bottom of your thing here, just put a spinach leaf over it. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of cheese down in the bottom first. Go down in here. There we go. There we go. I might have to break that off and eat it. Might have to go get some more cheese to sprinkle around some of these. Just kind of stuff it around that chicken in there. That way, if they fall over, at least they won't go down into the charcoal. Secret weapon, some pith Carolina sauce. I did that last week and it actually gave a little good flavor to it. Hit it with just a little bit of this on top, just for some flavor. Right on top. Guys, here it is. Chicken stuffed peppers. Alright, we've come to the end of this cook, and boy was it a long one. Well, an involved one. And I made it hard on myself. Simply because I was trying to take a breast that was about that big and put it in a bell pepper. That don't work. So we had to trim it down, and I changed my strategy and tactics a couple different times during this cook. So you don't see all that behind the scenes stuff. I got a lot of editing to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bell pepper, this stuffed bell pepper, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to do it like that. I'll take some of Janet's rice and just put it right there on the top. And that ought to be some goodness right there. Let's go in and see if we can get us a bite of this pepper, chicken, and all the stuffing that's in here. Alright. There's a piece of chicken right there, and tomatoes and rice and some of those peas. Let's go in and see what this tastes like. Taste the bell pepper right off. The chicken with that seasoning on it, which was good. I taste a little bit of all of it, and it is delicious.
A labor of love.
A labor of love. Well, that's actually what I was looking for. It was a labor of love. But you know what? When you hang in there and you figure out, solve some problems that you have run into, in the end, it all turns out good. And
a learning experience.
Yeah. Definitely a learning experience. But we're going to enjoy this. This is delicious.
All right.
So, Jeff, would you like to be my guest?
Sure.
I like the way she said that.
Oh my
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
Give a
thumbs up. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. There you have it. There's another one in the books. Thank you for watching and coming along with us. Hit the like button. We like that. Leave a comment. We love comments. And most of all, if you don't follow us, hit the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you'll be notified when we have a new video loaded. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and you have a good weekend. And we'll be seeing you down the road. It's Phil and Florence.
And Janet and Florence.
Bye-bye.
Bye.